What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. After Sound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. Okay, so I wanted to take a look at where SPS is at, not from a value or price standpoint, but from a market cap or circulation standpoint. So if we take shout out to Splinter Cards, that's where we're at right now. We're gonna take a look at the tokenomics section here on the main page, and we have just under 900 million SPS that are currently in circulation. Again, that is out of a total of 3 billion, which is reduced now because some of that has been burned. And what I wanted to focus on here was we have 62 million SPS burned from node licenses, and a mind-blowing 1 million SPS burned from SPS burned to convert to DEC. Who is doing this? And please stop, right? I mean, I guess you're doing us all a favor and you're sacrificing, and we appreciate your sacrifice, but DEC has not been anywhere close to its peg, let alone above it. So the fact that 1 million SPS has been burned really speaks to, well, I'll just say it, like it speaks to the fact that we are not communicating, the team is not communicating this well. And if people are doing this, they are losing money, and I feel bad. So hopefully if that is you, I'm not trying to shame anyone or calling one out. I'm just letting you know it's better to sell your SPS for DEC. And yeah, I know that's going to hurt the SPS price for a while, right? But that's just what it is. So please stop burning your SPS. Again, that helps everybody else, but it doesn't help you, and I'm trying to help you. So we have about, as I said, 63 million SPS burned right now. That's 2% of the overall amount or supply that'll ever be in circulation, right? With 3 billion. So that being said, we have 63 million burned, and we have about another 60 million that has been sent to the DAO, both through node licenses, so 15 million for that, and then 45 million for the Riftwatchers sale. So let's pivot now, looking at the Riftwatchers sale, and let's jump back up here. We are almost 1/3 of the way through, not quite there yet, maybe about 30%, with 827,000 packs purchased out of a total of 3 million. And with that, you know, we still have a ways to go. So SPS has now dropped, meaning that it costs more SPS in SPS terms to buy these packs. But keep in mind, Riftwatcher packs are priced in US dollars. So if you're bringing in outside money, bringing in fiat, then you don't have to worry about the price of SPS. What does impact this, though, is the fact that more SPS gets locked up the lower the value is, right? And as we're sitting at roughly 5.7 cents, maybe even less than that on some markets, you know, we're definitely locking up more SPS to the DAO. Now, 100% of this goes to the DAO. The team gets nothing. So keep in mind, this is not revenue for the team. This is just more of an economy balancer, we'll call it, and then I guess funder of the DAO moving forward. So 45 million SPS to the DAO. We got 2 million packs here. And I want to run a thought exercise that I don't, you know, this is not, we're just looking at this at a snapshot in time, or as a snapshot in time. And if we take, here, I'll bring out my calculator. And if we take, I don't know, there's more than 2 million packs left, but let's just say 1 million, right? Let's say over the next couple of months, and yes, I'm talking about months, that SPS continues to stay at this price, maybe even go lower, but we're going to assume, actually, we're going to assume like 6 cents. So we're going to be generous here, and that people will continue to buy Riftwatcher packs. And as you can see, people have been buying packs. I don't have the exact numbers per day, but this has been out since mid-September, and we sold like 500,000, maybe 600,000 packs early on. So we've sold 200,000 over the past couple of weeks as SPS has dropped. Now that may slow down over time, but as I said, it doesn't really matter if you are bringing in outside money, right? Fiat or another crypto, because it's priced in US dollars. There's no discounts like there are for Chaos Legion or the Tower Defense packs, which are priced in DEC, and so they're based very much on the value of DEC. So we may continue to see you know, packs trickle out or trickle in terms of being purchased, right? Because over time, people that want these packs will be price insensitive, in the sense that if they're bringing in outside capital, it doesn't really matter. So we'll continue to see more and more sales. So I'm just curious. 1 million SPS, or sorry, 1 million packs times $5. So that's $5 million of value divided by 0.06, right? So we're just going to say that SPS, these are being bought with SPS at roughly 6 cents. Obviously, we're not even at 6 cents now, but again, I'm just being generous in case we kind of stay or range around this area. Well, that means we're going to lock up 83 million more with just the next million of Riftwatchers. I mean, you multiply that by 2 and we're over 166 million. And that still isn't even all the rest of Riftwatchers. This is just 2 million packs. We have about 2.17 million 2.17 million packs that need to be purchased. Now, I don't think we're going to see a crazy sellout of this until SPS does make another run, because then people will who are holding, staking SPS will feel like, well, I'm holding this value in SPS. SPS pumps in price. A good place to park that value is in the packs. We saw that with the pre-sale and early parts of the general sale, but now we're going to see a massive slowdown. So obviously, I don't think we're going to sell 2 million packs at 6 cent SPS. I mean, if we do, that'd be kind of crazy. But again, that's a lot of volume to bring in. That's like $10 million of volume that would definitely pump the price up. Unless, of course, it happens over a prolonged period of time. 2 months, 3 months, 5 months, right? Again, I don't know if we're going to, I don't know how long the bear market will last. I'm not trying to make any predictions on that. I'm just saying that as we go along, people will continue to buy Riftwatcher packs, but it might not move the price in a significant way. So what does that say for where the rest of the tokenomics are right now? And again, I'm not trying to extrapolate this out for no reason. It's just we have 892 million SPS. I believe there are, what is this? So a little under half of that is currently being staked. A good chunk is sitting in the DAO, right? 60 million. I believe this is considered liquid, right? So 60 million is in the DAO. The rest of it is in probably liquidity pools and people maybe just trading SPS here and there. So 80 million, 150 million. I mean, that's a good chunk of what is currently unstaked, right? Or currently considered liquid supply. So that would start to eat into it over time, and that would definitely fund the DAO more, because that's essentially like 100% increase for the DAO, or maybe 200% increase for the DAO, which is currently sitting at 60 million. And I'm happy about that because I want as much to be put into the DAO, but I think, and I'll save this for another video, but we should definitely start thinking about what the DAO is going to be funding in the future, how we're going to start allocating this 60 million SPS over time. But, that's a conversation we can have later. Right now, it's how can we get more SPS into the DAO and out of circulation, or how can we convince and incentivize people to stake their SPS rather than have it out liquid somewhere, right? And again, it's interesting because the APRs for the liquidity pools are still quite good. In fact, some of them are like 3x, maybe even close to 4x, or no, we'll just say 3x of what staking SPS is doing. So I think staking SPS is like 28%, but you have some of these, I believe, at least on ETH and even on Hive and SPS, like those are still over 70%. So I expect those to come down over time as people earn more SPS and then or compound their gains over time. I expect those to come down over the next couple of weeks and months. But again, that will tie up SPS without actually staking it, right? So it's still considered liquid, and we'll see how much of that actually ends up into the DAO. So I'm recording this on October 21st. So I'll be very curious to like check back in around Christmas time. So in 2 months from now, late December, to see how much SPS has actually been added to the DAO over this 2 month period, increased from 60 million. So just giving you guys some things to think about as we take like I said, a bird's eye view at where the tokenomics for SPS currently stand. Other than that, that's really all I have for you guys in this video, but I am curious to know what your thoughts on circulation, market cap, liquid supply, and staked SPS are. If there's something that I'm missing or not thinking about, especially when it comes to Riftwatchers and how that is going to affect. I mean, maybe you guys are super bearish, right? Maybe more bearish than I am and think that Riftwatchers is going to come to a grinding halt. Maybe you think that there are some guilds potentially coming in that could buy up a ton because they're coming in with fiat or outside capital, and that could change things as well. So who knows? But as of now, just in line with the previous video that I put out, I'm expecting the next couple of months to be slow. And in a way, I'm happy about that from a Riftwatcher SPS to DAO ratio, because that's going to be high and that'll take a lot more SPS off the market and hopefully fund future projects for Splinterlands, such as, tower defense, or, at least we'll have some kind of backup to all of the LP rewards, the staking rewards, and everything like that, that the SPS DAO and proposals will be able to allocate once we reach the end of the 65 months. And I know so much is going to happen between now and the end of 65 months, or we'll just say like 50-ish months now for some, at least like SPS staking. That's, we're definitely more than a year into that. So, we'll see how things play out, but I'm curious to get your thoughts. Let me know in the comments below, and I will catch you all in the next video and see you around the game. Take care.